Do black or gray? We're gonna take a vote.
Gray.
Alex.
Black.
Black? Gray?
Gray.
Gray? Black? I'm gray. So what is that, 3 and 2 or what? 3 and 3?
I'm not 4.
Hey, George, negro or gris? Negro, what?
You guys.
Damn, this is hard. How about one black and one gray?
Okay.
Hey, Tony. Tony, come here. Black or gray? Black? You didn't even look at it. Just kidding. Yeah. Black, really? Maybe we should put some red tires. Yeah. All right, guys, cool. Thank you for your no help opinion. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, quick question for you guys. So we have a bit of a dilemma. We can't decide if we want to go with black rims or gray rims. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Okay, so this is actually a good question. If you are smelling propane around your trailer, around your tanks, it's probably because you have a leak, but it's probably not the leak that you're thinking. Most likely, if you just got your tank filled up, they probably overfilled it, which is causing it to escape through the safety valve. It does that so that all the pressure doesn't stay in the tank. Most likely, if you just filled up your propane tanks, that's what's causing it to seem like you have a leak. If you do have a leak or if you smell propane and you're not sure, go ahead and call me, bring it over, I'll check it for you. I'll do a pressure test to make sure you don't have an actual leak. All right, guys, so you guys remember how last week I was talking about Street Tacos number 2? Well, this is today's update. Follow me. So check it out. We're almost done. We're only about a few days away. If you guys know my other Street Tacos over on downtown and Las Vegas Boulevard, it's the exact same design. You have the Alpha store right here in the corner where it can be viewed right from the corner of this window. Then you have the big 6-foot flat top. We got the 2-door prep table refrigerator and the small little pickup and order window. Over here, the 3-compartment sink, hand sink, a 2-door under counter refrigerator, 3-door prep table, and a 1-door under counter freezer. All open, 360-degree view. I use short refrigeration so that you can view it all the way around. Nothing is blocking us. This brings a lot of entertainment. This is one of the top kinds of designs that you can get. Highly recommended, guys. If you guys can do this, go for it. Okay, and then finally, we have all the stainless steel storages with doors. I really like this design just because it keeps everything organized and it keeps it clean. We have people standing all over the trailer taking video pictures, and I like for them to see something clean, new, and not a full mess. Okay, so this is a pretty good question. If you guys want to add a piece of kitchen equipment to your line, to your gas line, or even the refrigeration line, it's really hard for me to give you guys a quote without looking at your trailer. I need to see what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna remove, how we have to might narrow something down or remove something so we can install. So again, if you want to install a fryer and you bring your trailer and there's no room, I can't give you a quote. I have to be able to see what I'm working with, what we're gonna remove to install that fryer, okay? So again, if you guys want to do add-ons, I can do it all for you, but just bring in your trailer, your truck, and I'll be able to give you guys a quote that way. Okay, now let me show you guys the outside. Again, Street Tacos is all gloss black. So if you guys can see, I put a vinyl gloss black, really nice and clean, keeps it clean. I prefer the gloss over the matte. The matte tends to be a lot dirtier. I would do a matte if it was like somewhere behind where people can't really touch it or it won't get dirty. But in this case, gloss is great with the laminate on top. It stays clean all year round. Another thing is I like the solid LED colors, okay? These are great commercial ones. It makes it look really, really good. Okay, see, this is a pretty good question. My jack broke, I'm in the middle of the road, and what do I do? All right, guys, so let me show you guys over here. If your jack is broken and it can't go up or down, and you guys are in the middle of the road, it's still latched onto your truck, or even if it's unlatched from your truck. Let me show you guys what I highly recommend you carry with you. All right, so something like this, it's not that heavy. You guys can carry this in your truck, somewhere in the bed or in the back of your car, whatever you're pulling your trailer with. You could probably even hide it in the storage in the trailer if you have the space for it. But I highly recommend this for emergencies. It's very simple, very quick, and it'll resolve your problem in case of an emergency. So again, you just throw this in there. So that's simple. So all you gotta do is jack it all the way up. Now, in case that it's too low, your jack is not that high, you can also place some wooden blocks on the jack. That way it lifts it up higher. So this has a minimum. So again, I would recommend even carry some 2x4s or 4x4s. That way you're able to lift it up. Again, this is not something you want to do all the time. It's just an emergency to get out of an emergency. All right, guys, so this is number 2. Now this right here is Street Tacos number 3. All right, I'm really excited about number 3, and I can't wait to show you number 4. We're gonna go walk that one as well. 1 second. All right, guys, it's really important that you are always checking your LP tag to make sure that it's up to date. Remember, your LP is good for 1 year. So before going to your events, make sure you do check out your tag. That's this over here. You see this LP sticker right here? You do want to make sure that it's up to date. If you go to an event and your tag is outdated, they will shut you down, either the fire department or the health department. So again, make sure you're taking a look at it and be on top of it. If you need to get in here as soon as possible, let me know and I'll get you taken care of as soon as possible. All right, Ginger, let me go show you Street Tacos number 3. Come on over. All right, so check that out.
It's a mess.
We just leave it. It's a mess. All right, guys, let me show you guys an update on bakery. So we're almost there. We're getting really close. We got health department coming up very quickly. Let me show you guys a little bit of what we've added. We've added the 1-door tall refrigerator. We extended this table. We also just added the bread rack that they're gonna be serving out of. And then over here, we have some extra space where they're gonna be putting their coffee machine. Again, over here, the big double window. We're almost closing up. We're getting ready to finally finish it up. I believe they have health department next week. So a few little touches, just detail it, and these guys will be ready to go. All right, guys, so like I was saying, everything is made in-house. Right here, we're making a hood. So we're getting it ready, we're measuring it out, and this is gonna go on to the next food trailer. Okay, so one last minute surprise is we ended up getting a 4th location. So this is Street Tacos number 4. It's about a few weeks behind the final ones, but we're gonna move very quickly to get it out just on time. We have a deadline and we will make it because that's what we do here on time. All right, guys, so this is a really cool project that I'm working on. I'm actually really excited to work with this client. Amazing guy, him and his family. They're very well known out here. They're especially well known for their Mexican baked potato. They make some amazing Mexican baked potatoes. So if you get the chance, definitely check them out. Taqueria 425. They came to me, they wanted to get something bigger and they went all out. They got a big 20-foot trailer with everything they need. They used to be out in the streets. A lot of people know them, but now they're gonna get their own food trailer. And let me walk you guys through their layout. So right here at the beginning, they have the fryer, then they have the Al Pastor, then they have the 6-foot flat top griddle. They have an 18 by 18 stock burner, 2 compartment steam tables, and then they have their order and pickup window right here. Over on the other side, they have the 3 compartment sink. They're gonna have their hand sink. They have the big 3-door prep table refrigerator, and then more additional 3-door undercounter refrigeration. Great for workspace. The entire thing came out amazing. It's looking great. I went with the all stainless steel wall ceilings and the diamond plate floor. This trailer will be done very soon, maybe in the next week or 2, and they're gonna get back out on the road. Everybody's waiting for them. They're waiting for them to get back out there. So again, very excited for them. I'm happy they came to me to help them out. How do you open it? I forgot to open it. Good? Yeah, cut it. Okay guys, so if you're looking to rent a food trailer, it's very simple, okay? You have 3 options. You can go with 1 year at $1,700 a month, 2 years at $1,600 a month, and then 3 years at $1,500 a month. I highly recommend you go with the 3 years just because you're able to buy the trailer at any moment. But again, whether you go with the 1 year or the 3 years, both are great options. Either way, I'm gonna help you guys get started in your business as soon as possible. So again, if you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.